There's a lot to talk about, and we're going to get to Ben in just a minute, but I think we've got some breaking news involving President Trump and his upcoming sentencing hearing. It was set for next week. That's not going to happen. And I guess the overarching theme is all of this has to do with the immunity decision from the Supreme Court yesterday. It is really reverberating in many different ways this morning.
It is, and it's also kind of reshuffling the deck, if you will. And let me and this is my own personal take on all of this. I think this is a game of poker. I think the Democrats rather, want to make sure that we lock in our nominee, which would be Donald J. Trump for president from the Republican Party. Then they would actually go into the sentencing phase originally of July 11th. Now that that's been kicked down the road, I don't think it's a victory lap yet in this whole case. I think that they are wanting us to commit to Trump, and they're wanting to float alternative nominees for the Democratic Party, whether it's Whitmire, whether it's Newsom, whether it's Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton, whoever the name is. They want to check out the polling on how those two matches up. Depending on how that looks, then I think they would push Joe Biden aside, put that candidate up as the nominee. But the sentencing that's been kicked down the road to September 18th, that's still a possibility. And at that point, I do think that they would do something in regards to that case, and then say, hopefully that those swing voters would say, how can you vote for, President Trump, who's got 34 indictments? Meanwhile, we have a younger, smarter, more vibrant Democrat candidate, Gavin Newsom, hoping that might pull the independent swing voter and maybe some, moderate conservatives as well over, Trump haters is what I like to call them, over into their party. It's getting very interesting, but I guess temporary, the good news is, though, we are not going to New York on July 11th for that possible sentencing.